Today's video is all about Posher VA. I used Posher VA virtual assistant for 1 week and I want to share my results with you. But before we get into that, hi, my name is Ashley. My content revolves around a whole lot of vlogs, some lifestyle, and I'm starting to reincorporate a whole lot of Poshmark content or thrifting content. There was a time when I was posting a lot of Poshmark content, but I kind of stopped, but I'm starting to reincorporate it considering I'm back to doing Poshmark and reselling, and I'm having a blast. If you are into Poshmark related content, thrift hauls, what sold, Poshmark challenges, consider subscribing because I have a whole ton of videos coming at ya real soon. Anyways, let's get back into this video. If you don't know what Posher VA is, which I'm sure you have sort of an idea of it, it's basically a virtual assistant for your Poshmark closet. It does all of the work for you in the sense of sharing, relisting, sending bulk offers, sending offers to likers. So there's just a lot of little things that it can do to kind of help you with your Poshmark business. At this point right now, I have been doing it for 13 days. But I do want to talk about the first week of me doing it. So like how I said, Posher VA is a virtual assistant. You do have to download the extension to your laptop, desktop, use it through one of your devices. You do need to have a tab open at all times in order for this virtual assistant to do its job. Really easy, it's really great. I do actually have an affiliate code that you can use to get 20% off your first month. That will be down below in the description, so you guys can check that out. A big question also that I had before I started using it was, is it allowed? And this is basically what I've heard. This is not fact. Poshmark does know that there are poshers out there who use this virtual assistant, so they are aware of it, which I don't know why Poshmark doesn't actually incorporate their own little kind of virtual assistant within the platform, considering it's awesome, it's great, it's a really great resource. Yeah, so I'm not too sure why they haven't added that to their app or to the platform. Okay, now let's talk about my results. So I did have this for a week, downloaded the extension January 27th, 2023. So 7 days after that is February 3rd, 2023. I'm checking my notes to make sure everything's correct, but I did use it for a full week and the results were amazing, honestly. So within that week, I have had 7 orders. That's averaging about 1 sale a day. And then up to date right now, so today's actually February the 9th. So it has been 13 days, if I did the math right. And as of today, I've had 11 orders. So I do think Posher VA does pay for itself. Within what, 2 weeks, I've had already 11 orders, which is insane. At least for me it is. I mean, to some that might not seem like a lot, but for me it is, considering that my closet was just kind of sitting there. All of the items were just kind of you know, stale items, and the fact that I'm able to get a lot of these or some of these items moving, get money back in order to kind of reinvest and get this going again, is just amazing, honestly. So Posher VA is $25 a month. It is a subscription. If you do use my affiliate code, you do get 20% off your first month. I think it's a great way to try it out. A month is actually a long time, so I think it's worth it to give it a shot. Back to the week. So I had 7 orders within that week, that first week of me trying Posher VA. From those 7 orders, I did make $118. Once Poshmark took their cut, I had a profit of $85, but then minus my cost of goods of $13, I had a net profit of $72. So those items had been sitting there for a while, so the fact that I was able to get them out is amazing. Also, I feel like I need to give you a little bit of context in regards to where my Poshmark store was when I started this. So I did have 298 available listings, and I am a Poshmark 2 ambassador. So I feel like those are factors that you really do have to take into consideration. Almost 300 listings compared to a closet with, you know, 25 listings. You know, I feel like that has like a lot to play into. Also, you know, I feel like every single closet is different. Some are curated closets, some use stock photos. Some closets have really nice, aesthetically pleasing photos, which I feel like that has a lot to play into in regards to like making sales. So there's just a lot of little factors that come into play. Take that into consideration. I had 298 available listings, and I am a Poshmark 2 ambassador. Overall, I do think it is worth it. It's worth the 25 plus tax. So for me, it comes out to $27 a month. I do think it's worth it. I mean, within a week, I made $72. That's technically what, 1/3 of it. Consider it more of an investment. I mean, I made $72 the first week. If I can continue seeing results like this, and if I'm putting in the work of listing, which I am trying to put more work into it. This past week, I listed 60 items and I am not stopping. I feel like I have tunnel vision. See this for myself, and yeah, I'm very excited. It has so many great benefits, from the shares for you as long as you have the tab open. They do have a limit of sharing 6,000 items because they don't want to overdo it. They do have an amazing relist/delist option where you put the number of items that you want to relist. So for example, ideally you want to relist any item that's older than 60 days, so it can be considered new. So you can just set it to where relist any items that are older than 60 days, and it will kind of go through all of your closet and relist whatever number. So let's say you want to relist 5 or 10 items every day. You can then set it to that. It'll relist whatever number you want it to relist/delist. Delist meaning it will delete the old listing. Also, let's say you're relisting and delisting. It does have an option where you can select and it can raise the price of the item. So for example, let's say you've been participating in like closet clear outs, but it hasn't sold and you've deducted the price to a certain extent. You can set it to where it relists the item for 10% more, 20% more. I typically do 20. Go through my closet and I feel it's like a little too high, then I'll just bring it down. I feel like it's a really great, awesome feature. Within my first week of using the Posher VA, I relisted 100 of my items. So it does all of the tedious tasks that we or personally I don't like to do: sharing, sending offers, relisting. I hate that. Another thing that I absolutely love is that they have the offer watcher. I think that's what it's called. Basically, as long as you have it running and someone likes an item, you can set it to where it can send them an offer within a certain amount of time. So for example, let's say someone likes one of my items. I have it set to where after 10 minutes, it sends them a 10% off offer with $4.99 shipping, and it does it automatically without me having to be on it, which I think it's great. Also has the bulk offer option. So basically, let's say you want to have a 30% off sale, but you don't want to go through all of your listings and send to all of them. It will go through your whole closet and send a 30% offer to everyone that has liked any one of your listings, and I think that is great. I'm planning on using this bulk offer really soon. I'm planning on having a 40% off sale just to kind of get things moving, get things rotating, get things out of there. And yeah, overall, I do recommend it. It's amazing. I mean, 7 orders in 7 days. I will not be doing Poshmark without it. I love it. And honestly, it pays for itself. It really, truly does. I do have a code down below in the description so you can get 20% off your first month of using Posher VA. I think it's great. It's definitely worth it. I mean, I can't say anything more about it. It's amazing. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. I do have a whole lot of Poshmark related content coming to you real soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.